Praying with icons, windows into heaven, growing in our friendship with Christ. We recently celebrated the feast of our Lord's Transfiguration. The feast can serve as a source of inspiration and orientation for us as we return from summer vacations and begin a new liturgical year. We read in Matthew's Gospel, at the time Jesus took with him Peter, James, and his brother John and led them up on a high mountain by themselves. And he was transfigured before them, and his face shone like the sun, and his clothes became dazzling white. In the icon, we see Jesus in prayer atop a mountain, and three of the apostles, Peter, James, and John, are at the bottom of the icon. On Jesus' left and right are Moses and Elijah from the Old Testament. Jesus begins to shine with bright light. From the icon of reflection of Matthew's Gospel, we learn that Jesus is one of the same, truly human, truly divine. At his transfiguration, Jesus masked his humanity and began to reveal it to the disciples, so that when it came for his passion and death upon the cross, the disciples would be strengthened when our Lord underwent his voluntary sufferings. But there's much more to this story. Jesus takes upon himself our humanity that we might take upon ourselves his divinity. We are created in his image and likeness, carry in our own genes the capacity to become holy, that is, to resemble God's goodness. Think of it in terms of Disney's Beauty and the Beast, where young Belle is taken prisoner by a beast in the castle. And in time, Belle is able to look beyond the beast's exterior, instead sees the kind heart and soul of the true prince inside. The two fall madly in love with each other. In the Bible's telling of the same story, when Adam and Eve try to take the place of God, but without God, they're expelled from the Garden of Eden. They are disfigured and forced to cover themselves with leaves. Adam and Eve's true nature becomes unrecognizable, becoming like beast in Beauty and the Beast. Yet God never abandons them. God never abandons us. God sees beyond our sinful nature, recognizing the kind heart and soul of the true prince and princess in each of us, as God created us from the very beginning. You see, the Lord's transfiguration is a foreshadowing of our own transfiguration. Our original beauty has restored. Through God's sacrifice on the cross, we have become like beauty in Beauty and the Beast. So as we begin a new liturgical year inspired by Belle's beautiful story and journey, may we draw near to Christ in prayer, kindness, and love, where our true beauty of being made in the image and likeness of God may shine forth for the whole world to see. Praying with icons, windows into heaven, growing in our friendship with Christ.